Hi, brothers and sisters. I'm here to give you this warning from Jesus that he gave me this morning. So take heed to this warning, brothers and sisters. I'm serious. Okay, so when Jesus woke me up this morning, and y'all, he always wakes me up, but when he woke me up this morning, I was seeing everything from the spirit realm. Like, I'm in the natural right now, but my eyes, I can picture it in the spirit realm. And you're going to see what I'm talking about as I go on. So, he told me to look at the clock. And the clock said 6:23. And so what I did was I went to go look up 6:23. And when I did, this is where it led me to. It was two different things here. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So in Greeks, 623 Strongs in Greek said a destroyer, Apollyon, or should I say Apollyon, the angel of the abyss. So I went down because it had like some name on there, y'all. I didn't look. And then it led me to 622. And this is still Greek now. 622. And that said to destroy utterly. Okay, so 623 in Greek Strongs. All right, it gave me Revelation chapter 9 verse 11. But I'm going to tell you where the Holy Spirit told me to start reading. And it was Revelation chapter 9, starting at verse 1. So listen to this. Then the fifth angel blew his trumpet, and I saw a star that had fallen to earth from the sky. And he was given the key to the shaft of the bottomless pit. When he opened it, smoke poured out as though from a huge furnace, and the sunlight in the air turned dark from the smoke. Okay. Then it went on to say, then the locust came from the smoke and descended on the earth, and they were given power to sting like scorpions. They were told not to harm the grass or the plants or the trees, but only the people who did not have the seal of God on their foreheads. So listen to this, you all. Holy Spirit told me to look at that from the spiritual realm. So y'all know who's behind this. Like, this is the enemy behind this, right? Like, we're not gonna see well, that star that falls, I don't know if that's that asteroid I don't know if that's that asteroid or not, but I know the star represents an angel. So anyway, you all, he was just telling me to look at this from the spiritual realm, not from the natural. All right, so I'm going to go down to 9:11. Revelation chapter 9, verse 11. And it says, their king is the angel from the bottomless pit. His name in Hebrew is Abaddon, and in Greek, Apollyon, the destroyer. So I was looking at that, and then the Holy Spirit told me to look it up also in Hebrew. Okay, so in Hebrew 623, it said the definition is gatherer, the name of several Israelites. And then it gave me this word, I don't know what it's called, but it's spelled ASAPH. And I pressed on that, and it took me to 622 in Hebrew. And that said, to gather, remove. So immediately, like as I was going down reading this stuff, the Holy Spirit like helped me put this together. So as the destroyer comes, okay, then the first harvest is gonna leave. Okay, so the Holy Spirit brought back to me that dream that Jesus gave me, y'all. I think it might have been early 2018. I am not for sure, but I know it was not this year, and it was not last year. I believe it was 2018. So in this dream, you all, I had, it was like everything was dark, like gloomy. It was dark, it was gloomy. It looked like a gray black, and in the dream, my senses were picking up that didn't nobody trust anyone. You hardly seen people, like out on the streets. But what got my attention in that dream was when I left out of this calf, because I knew time had passed. For some reason, I knew time had passed. And I went past this glass building, and I remember seeing the reflection of myself, and I knew I didn't look the same. That I knew for sure. I just couldn't put my hand on it, y'all, but I knew I did not look the same. So as I started walking down the street, y'all, because it was so gloomy, you couldn't help but to look around. And all of a sudden, I seen this king. He had like a king's outfit on, the crown, all that. So when I seen this king, y'all, like he started to put his foot down to the earth or something. And he was massive. He was big compared to us. Like, this king was big. So at first I was excited, like, oh, that's Jesus, you know. But then what made me know for sure that that was not Jesus was because Jesus, like, well, the fake Jesus, this was a fake Jesus, y'all. This was not the real Jesus. It was not the king. It was like people were going up. Like they were going up and like a rapture or something. But it was all fake, y'all. It was fake. It was not the real rapture as people call it. Or I'm going to call it the snatching away, because these people were getting snatched. Like if somebody just snatched them out of their clothes or something. And I seen like it was a person in front of me. And it was almost like every other person was getting snatched. And I was wondering, like, wait a minute, why am I not getting snatched up? You know, and just because in this dream, y'all, it was like a dark, gloomy. Now, the other dream I had when I seen Jesus in the spirit, and that big, massive angel off to the right, okay, and prophecy was fulfilling itself. Okay, it was light outside, and Jesus was in the spirit, and y'all, he was walking the earth, and y'all, he was about his business. Like I told y'all before, he was not looking to the right or left. Wherever he pointed, like people, like you just seen people going up, you know, and it wasn't everybody. It was only some people. But he hadn't made it my way yet. So I just wanted him, even then in that dream, to hurry up. So anyway, you all, this king, this fake king that's coming is the one from the bottomless pit. Do not fall for this, brothers and sisters, because it is not Jesus. It's not Jesus. So that's all I have to tell you all. Oh, brothers and sisters, please, he that has an ear, listen to what the Holy Spirit is speaking to the churches right now in these last days. Do not believe the one that's coming. It is not Jesus. I love you all.